What's going on, YouTube world? This is your guy, Sealz the man, on this beautiful spring day. Everything's beautiful besides allergies, but that's another story. I'm getting better with them, all right? So today we're gonna talk about the 7 types of women that men take seriously immediately. Now I gotta admit, I didn't know this was a thing. I saw a couple questions like this in my comments, and I saw a few videos like this online where they were women asking, how can I be taken seriously? That sounds crazy to me. I didn't know this was a thing. There's men out there not taking women seriously? I guess I was ignorant to that. But it is a thing that needs to be talked about, so I am here to talk about it. And understanding the mind of men, that's what I talk about on this channel. And I created this channel to put my 2 younger nieces on game so that when they become of age, they'll have the advice from their uncle to hear up on, and to listen on, and to hopefully implement, all right? Before I start, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, do all those things for me. Check out all my info, and let's get straight to it. Now, like I said, I did not know this was a thing. So I sat down, thought about some things, even asked a few of my male friends about this topic, and this is what I came up with, all right? 7 types of women that men take seriously immediately. The first one is a woman who knows her worth. And not just that, she is very open with and free with telling her worth. Now it's funny because certain men, to a certain type of men, these type of women can be intimidating to them. It could be a turn off to them, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. But a woman who knows her worth doesn't settle for anything less. A woman who knows her worth is strong in who she is and what she deserves. A woman who knows her worth most likely has a great support system that got her there, that taught her how to know her worth. She is not dumb. And also a woman who knows her worth has most likely been through a lot. So therefore she has experience in dealing with certain type of men. So a woman who announces her worth, who tells her worth freely and openly, men will most likely take seriously because they know she is serious. Women who don't know their worth are unsure in their movements. They're unsure in their composure. They're not strong in the things they say, and therefore a lot of men won't believe her, or they'll try to change her, they'll try to break her because they don't feel like her foundation is strong. But a woman who shows she has strong foundation, that shows that she knows her worth, you can't decrease her value. That's like going to a Lamborghini dealership, right? And you see the new Lamborghini Huracan, and you're like, you know what? I think you're worth $70,000. That sales rep is gonna look at you like you got 3 heads. Bruh, these start at 200,000, and that's just the cheap version. So what are you talking about? You are not going to devalue our Lamborghinis because we know their worth. This is not a market. We are not going to bid on the price. This is the price. Either you are with it or you're not. When she tells you her value, either you are with it or not, because she knows her value. There is no wiggle room. You are not going to change her value, bro. When dudes see that, they have to take her seriously. They have to take you seriously. The second type of woman that men take seriously immediately is a woman who knows what she wants and doesn't settle for less. So for instance, you're dating and you tell this person, I want this, or I'm looking for this. I'm not looking to play around. I want a solidified relationship. Or I'm not looking to get married right now. I just got out of a marriage. I just got recently divorced. Or I'm looking for someone who's going to compliment me because I'm pretty deep in my career right now. I need someone to compliment that lifestyle. Whatever it is, you know what you want, and not just want, you know what you need, and you're strong on that. A man is going to take that seriously, and if he doesn't, he's going to fail, because anything that doesn't complement to what you're needing, what you announce that you are needing, it's a waste of time. Another example, that's like going to the doctor's office and saying, hey doc, I think I hurt my foot the other day. I was walking and I tripped over my dresser, and I think I cracked the bone, because every time I walk on my right foot, it hurts. And I've never felt this before. What do you suggest? And imagine a doctor saying, you know what? Don't worry about the foot right now. I see you got some spots on your arm. Let me suggest a dermatologist for you and get that corrected. And you're like, bro, I didn't come here for this. I came here for my foot. I know what I need to get taken care of. I don't need you suggesting anything else. I need to get this taken care of because this is serious. This is painful. Let's worry about this right now, okay? You know what you want and you know what you need, and she's not going to settle for less. Women who are strong in that, untouchable. The third type of woman that I want to bring up that men take seriously is a woman who doesn't just agree to make you feel correct or make you feel good. Have you ever talked to someone or heard a conversation where not just a woman, but anybody, a man, They're just saying, yeah, oh yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I agree. Oh yeah, you got a point there. And they're just agreeing to make the other person feel right. But inside their minds and based on their temperament and how they're acting, they don't even agree with the person. But because they don't want to start nothing, or they don't want to start no beef, or they don't want to make the person mad or make them feel wrong or make them feel a certain type of way, they agree. They go against the things they believe to make somebody else feel good. So they're sacrificing themselves for someone else's feelings, or for someone else, period. A woman who does not do that, a woman who literally tells you that she does not agree with what you said or what you did, will more times than not get taken seriously by men. Because now the man, in his mind, he's like, oh, we got some complexity right here. A certain type of man is going to take that in an intimidating way. Some type of men will take you as an argumentative woman. Some type of men will say, oh, you're just being difficult, because they don't agree with you. Now, whether you're right or you're wrong, everyone has their opinion on something, especially when it is something opinionated based and it's not factual. You do not have to agree to someone else's opinion if you don't believe in it. It is simple as that. A woman who does not do that is taken seriously, because they know she's going to speak her mind no matter what. And that leads me to my next type of woman that men take seriously immediately, is a woman who isn't afraid to speak her mind in a healthy manner. Now, there's a difference between a person who is speaking their mind and a person who is speaking their mind in a healthy manner. Because you can speak your mind, you can scream it, you can yell it, you can argue it, you can debate it, you can force it down someone's throat. You can speak your mind. But the way you speak your mind is how you get taken seriously. The best way to curse someone out is not use any curses at all. The best way to shut someone down is to remain calm. The best way to shut someone's loudness and firestorm coming out their mouth is to remain calm and tell facts. The most effective way to win a battle is to not fight fire with fire, but to remain yourself no matter what. A person who knows how to sail the rough waters are the best sailors, not the one who fights the waves. And in my experiences, women do this the best, because there's not a sense of ego like a lot of us men have. That's why I always love reading the works and watching interviews with Toni Morrison and Maya Angelou, because they were so almost sweet in a way, but charismatic. They were so poetic in a way, but the things they said were profound and strong, almost thunderous. But the way they carried themselves and carried their words, carried their message, to me at least, so much more effectively than yelling it at me, than screaming it at me. That is a healthy manner. You can always speak your mind, but how does she do it? The women who knows how to do it, the men gotta take them seriously, because they like, oh, she's different. Because I was coming at her with fire and she didn't match it. It's almost as if she doesn't even care about the energy I brought, because she remained herself. I gotta take this seriously. And that leads me to my next type of woman that men take seriously, is a woman who doesn't respond with emotion, but intellect and wit. Like how I just recently described. A woman who knows how to shut down all that fire you got without using fire. You're rah, 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 and she just sitting there like, okay. And after you're done, she's gonna tell her side. It's simple. That is communication 101. And a lot of men aren't ready for that. Just being honest. Because a lot of men already think most women are just emotional and based on emotion, 100%. That's already in the minds of a lot of men. Because of social media, because of the news, because of media, period. It makes women out as totally emotional. There's no intellect behind it. It's just, you just go off emotions. That's what a lot of men think already. The next type of woman I'm gonna bring up, it's a little interesting, is the woman that reminds him of a woman he already takes seriously. So for me, my mom is a very serious woman. She was in the army, in the military, since she was in the age of 17. So she was basically raised in high discipline, structure, and getting the job done. That's how she's been all her life, because she was in the armed forces for so long. So anytime I see a woman or come across a woman or talk to a woman who reminds me of her, who reminds me of her stature, I automatically take serious, because I take my mom serious. It's almost as if I consciously attach this woman to my mom, because they are so alike. Now, this is something that you might not detect or know, because you don't know all the women in his family. But any man that sees you and another woman in his family, like his mom, his grandma, his pastor, his aunt, whoever it is, will most likely attach those same feelings, that same respect to you. He will most likely link you to that person consciously. Because if you share the same stature or share the same morals or carry yourself the same way, you communicate like this woman he respects and takes seriously, he's going to take you seriously almost naturally, automatically, because you'll remind him of this woman. And the last type of woman that men take serious immediately is a woman who knows how to communicate. And not just that, a woman who has experience in communicating with different types of men on a daily basis. So women who are teachers, therapists, doctors, nurses, lawyers, women who talks to different types of men, a whole array of types of men all the time, knows how to talk to different types of men. So it is very hard to fool these type of women. It is pretty hard to run game on these type of women because they've seen it before. They've heard it before, because they have come across so many different types of men. So if you are well versed in dealing with different types of men, and you are a master communicator with different types of men because of your profession or whatever you do in life, not much is going to get past you. And this man is going to see that. Say for instance, he tries to run game on you and you say something back to him. He's like, oh, wow, how did she know that? Or wow, how did she responded to me in a different way I'm not used to? I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to respond to that, because she's been through it, bro. She's heard this before. She's numb to it. She knows how to respond to this because she deals with different type of men. She talks to different type of men. She communicates with different type of men all the time. So these are the 7 types of women that I want to bring up and talk about that men take seriously. And if you are any of these type of women, let me know, let us know in the comment section below. Let's talk about it. I would like to read that. All right, so y'all make sure y'all have a blessed day. Stay free from these allergies. It's getting crazy out here, and I will see y'all in my next video. Peace and blessings. Goodbye.